you guys would just high five during the whole thing, right?
Yeah, they call that the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
And then eventually you'd push the girl out of the way and just start going at it.
What's this icky girl doing between us?
Yeah. You get out of here.
Yeah. Leave.
This is The Woody Show.
All right, we're into another new hour. Insensitivity training for a politically correct world on this Wednesday morning. It is November the 8th, 2023. Thank you for being here, giving us some of your valuable time. We are The Woody Show.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Woody, that's Raving.
Heyo.
We got Greg Gorey.
Gia.
There's Menace.
What's up?
Find us, follow us at The Woody Show on all the social platforms. Menace would love that. We've got Seabass, we got Sammy.
Good morning.
Bort and Caroline are here. Morgan, our associate producer, who's got a big role in the hour. We got one of those Morgan giving a guy a chance segments coming up. She went on a date with somebody she otherwise wouldn't have gone on a date with because she is pretty picky.
Very
For someone who seems like kind of go with the flow,
Yeah.
when it comes to the dating thing, she does seem a little bit more picky. So maybe this is we're thinking like maybe she has like these blinders on and she's not really considering somebody.
Yeah.
We're looking for her to expand.
Yes, exactly.
Expand her dating.
Yeah. Do you think it's a hindrance because she is very tall? So maybe that
I don't know.
limits the dating pool?
Did we ever really ask her, like, what is your
You can ask her.
desires?
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
bring her in because she did go on a date. She's big on the apps. She's big on. I mean, she's not shy at all.
No.
I mean, she'll go up to a dude in the grocery store and get his number.
like?
That's one of her
That's true.
tactics.
Yeah.
You know, but
Popular
like he's got to
spot.
meet a certain criteria. I wouldn't. The height thing we've never really talked about. But on the dating app thing, it's a guy who she otherwise would have swiped no on. She actually goes on a date with, and then we hear how it goes. It's kind of been a lot of the same. There's been different points of drama for the different ones. The one guy was married,
Yeah, that sucked.
you know, and then the other guy wanted to be married.
Yeah, looking for a family.
Yeah, she otherwise liked him, but he was too serious about, like, his biological clock was ticking.
Yeah, it really was.
But maybe
And
it's
she wasn't down with that.
secret lesbian? I don't know, sometimes...
Morgan?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't get
that
secret
vibe.
lesbian vibe. Greg,
Yeah.
do you?
Not at
You
all.
love lesbians.
I do. I mean, I wish she was, but no, she's not.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Anybody else get a lesbian vibe?
No.
No.
Because,
either.
you know...
But that's an easy go-to for dudes.
No, because usually when somebody is super picky, it's just, you know, they're just kicking the can down the road.
Sounds
Yeah,
like a
right.
hasty generalization.
Sorry, that's coming up. Bond's here too.
Sounds like somebody pointed that out at you.
Phones are open. Oh, people have
Everybody
called
does all
Ravy.
the time.
Yeah, people have called
Not
Ravy.
angry.
Well, not called Ravy. People have guessed that Ravy is a secret lesbian for
Her picking.
Decades.
My entire career.
Yeah.
as long as I've known her.
Yep.
People have believed that
30
she's
years.
well, at the very least, bi,
Right.
which is probably the
Which
case.
I haven't
Yeah.
even denied.
Yeah,
Right.
I think bi would definitely be the case.
Yeah.
Otherwise, pretty much asexual though.
Yeah.
You know, she seems to have
Who
no
needs it?
no real interest whatsoever.
Who
Right.
needs it?
But the bi thing kind of rules, right? That's all.
Oh, sure.
That's good.
There's no denying that.
Good. Because then it keeps the hope alive that
Yeah.
you're going to have,
Yeah.
like, slumber parties.
One day I'll bring my girlfriend in here.
Yeah.
And be like, hell
This is
yeah.
my girlfriend, Rhonda.
Yeah. Now maybe behind the scenes, because Ravy's also, we would call her the Chamber of Secrets.
Yes,
True.
that is true.
You know, maybe behind the scenes, like when we're not around her, she's got a whole secret life
Mm-hmm.
outside of us. Like we don't know.
That
Again,
I never opened the door to.
Ravy and I have made it to 30 years of friendship, and I've never once, ever in that 30 years, ever met a current boyfriend.
That's true.
Damn.
Ever.
That's right.
30 years.
30
That
years.
is true.
Ever have met a current boyfriend.
We didn't always live
She's
in the
had-
same city.
Still, but like you never talk about him.
That's true too.
You never bring it up. That's what I mean. It's like you hear about it afterwards. Well, I was dating this guy. What? What are you talking about?
I'm
Who's
very
this person?
compartmentalized about
Yeah,
stuff.
And then
exactly.
if-
So she may have this whole other life outside of here where, you know, she's whoring it up. We
Yeah.
don't know.
And then if we
Guys,
think
girls,
that's likely,
whatevs.
if we think something happened, like the limo driver,
Right.
she won't admit it.
Oh, there was a
even
guy.
though it was obvious.
Yeah.
He's a listener, Limo Chris.
R.I.P.
Chris.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
No longer
for
with
real.
us.
Yeah.
Who's no longer with us. But yeah, he used to call up the show all the time. He'd come to our events.
Mhm.
He
Loved
would-
Ravy.
He would like, oh man, he was obsessed with Ravy, and they hooked up.
No,
And
we
yes,
did not.
you
It
did.
In the back of the limo.
We were just friends.
No, you guys hooked it,
Yeah,
Greg.
they were-
Oh, they did.
They hooked up for
They
sure.
did, and you know by her reaction. 'cause
Yes.
It's so.
Just-
Yeah.
Yes.
Friends.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
He's no longer with us. What do you care? Just let us
He'd be
know.
happy if
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
Oh, if I
you
just
admitted it.
started to reveal our
Yes.
Yeah.
our sexual relationship.
She's saving it for the book, guys.
She dated the guy who was the mascot for the Pittsburgh Pirates.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Oh.
He's
Yeah.
my true love.
Yeah, he and I worked together at one point.
Oh, so you have met somebody.
Yeah, but I didn't know they had ever dated.
Oh.
Tim.
Oh, current,
Tim.
you mean.
Yeah.
Wow, you're such a fame whore.
Right? That's what it was.
That's what it
Limos,
was,
mascots.
Limos and mascots.
Life of glamour.
I have a type.
Wow.
Oh, she was with that guy who was in a local band.
Yep.
Speakers
Oh,
and
yeah.
speakers.
We nicknamed him Beakers and Speakers because he was in a local band.
Dude,
But during the
groupie?
day, he was a scientist.
and
so-
groupie, yes.
Yeah, scientist by day, local
Rocker.
band by night.
Yeah.
Rocker by
Rocker
night.
by night.
Yeah.
And then the meth guy.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what you call bottoming out.
Isn't that's how women, talk about guys to their other girlfriends. They never use the name. It's always like
Some nicknames.
yeah.
limo
Yeah.
guy,
Right.
mascot guy.
Well, those are the guys you're not serious about. Those are the nickname guys. Limo guy wasn't serious about.
Like it seems like when women talk about things or whatever, they go, "Oh yeah, you remember limo guy? Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
yeah." Like they
Because
don't,
you have to place them.
Right.
Oh yeah, limo guy.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we were just friends.
but I don't think I can't. Like I'm thinking about like talking to guy friends or whatever. Like you don't even really know a name until they're dating.
I kind of forget names. Well, I
Yeah.
very much forget names, but you have an ex, Woody, that I think of as Stairwell Girl.
Yeah,
I can never remember her name.
Nicole.
Nicole, yeah. Stairway Girl.
Woody's ex-girlfriends are slut, bitch,
Liar.
Wow. Ravy. Those are not the names that I assigned them.
Allegedly.
I mean, Ravy's not wrong.
And Stairway.
Stairway chick was the bitch.
Was
Yeah.
she the best?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I hated her.
Oh, who's the slut?
Yeah, who was slut?
Who's slut?
Slut was that one girl from Chicago who was like,
A whore?
remember she left.
What?
Remember, like, you can't really say it on the
Yes, you
air
can.
about how she was moist. It was there was a lot of moisture when
Oh.
you would hook up.
She's
Oh.
a squirter.
Okay, I didn't want to say it.
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay,
I can't get into the description, but I mean, if you know, you know. Right?
slut.
How's that a slut?
Yeah. That's a natural
That was just
thing.
my name for her.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay.
So
that,
catty.
by the way, that was so weird. That
Super
was
weird.
That was a first time experience. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Like, wow.
Who
What the
is
hell just
this?
happened?
You're like a legit slut.
Yeah.
You're so
Says-
slutty.
Says
Yeah.
Ravy.
And then Liar was the,
Oh, God.
that's the one that made up the story about how her
The
sister died.
stories,
She
plural.
she made up a story about having cancer.
Right.
All kinds of stuff.
She's
she was
legitimately mentally.
Yeah.
nuts. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And now she's a kindergarten teacher.
Oh, God.
Isn't that crazy?
Good luck, kids.
What nickname did you give Woody's wife that we don't know about?
Yeah, really.
I always liked her.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, because
I
she
know that
known
we're on
her,
the air.
for a long time.
Yeah, because my wife and I were friends way before
And
we
she-
ever were together. She would,
I thought of her as like Tony's friend, our friend Tony.
yeah, because they
Like,
grew up
she
together.
was his friend.
Which is how I met
Yeah.
her through our friend Tony,
Mhm.
who used to be on the show. And
Did
yeah,
they
and-
used to
and-
take naked baths together?
I don't know. Maybe it's like little
As
kids or
kids.
whatever.
As little toddlers.
More
I
than
mean,
likely.
Maybe that's kind of
More
weird.
than likely.
That's where your mind goes. But okay.
No, I think you shared that on the air before.
Yeah, no.
That's how far they go back.
No, they go back because they're
Yeah.
parents.
They grew up together.
Yeah, we're
It's
best
interesting
friends.
that Menace said naked baths as
Yeah,
opposed
as
to
if
your
clothed
your
baths.
clothed baths.
Yeah.
Didn't they take naked baths
They have
together?
a long history of nudity together.
Also remember Ravy made out with dumbass Tyler,
That's
Oh, yeah,
right.
true.
That is
our old
Right.
Hell yeah.
for sure a lie.
our
That
old
is-
board
That's
house.
not a lie. Everybody
not
saw
a lie.
it.
Raven, you were
Nobody saw
blacked
it.
out.
That's
You don't
not a lie.
We can call him up right now.
In fact, we have texters who are already hitting us up about that.
There's
Yeah.
no photographic
Let's
proof
not
of
forget
it.
about Rave's good time with dumbass Tyler.
We
There.
all
There it is.
watched, Ray.
Okay, but
Yeah.
nobody snapped a pic.
Well,
Oh,
Pic or
there's
it didn't happen.
there's cameras in that club.
I think Ravy has like one of those A/B switches. You know, like those
Yeah.
old school video game switches that you had in the back of the TV. It's either TV or video
Or
game.
game, yeah.
It's either asexual or whore.
right.
yeah.
Those are my two modes.
Yeah.
Asexual or whore.
Yeah, like it's all or nothing.
I
Right.
see.
Uh-huh.
And maybe that's one of the things that we're, that we bond on, because I'm an all or nothing person. That's just you and your life.
I see.
I'm not
Prude
with a lot
or
of things
whore?
yeah, right. asexual, never given it a thought,
Yeah,
or just
mega
like
prude.
Or
ravenous.
whore.
Wow.
Ravenous.
Just ravenous.
Mhm.
Just
Ins-
ravenous for Tyler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
insatiable, if you will.
Mhm.
Believe it or not, he's still single. I'll hook you up.
Yeah. Oh, please do.
There's a clip from this guy. His name is Jay Shetty. He is a motivational speaker who lives in a van down by the river.
Yeah.
No, but he's got a podcast, and I saw this clip. He thinks that most couples are in trouble, and it's TV's fault. I got a clip.
Oh.
Let's see if you agree or disagree, since we're talking about relationship stuff.
Most of us only do one thing with our partners, and it's watching TV. And that is the lowest form of intimacy that you could possibly ask for with any human being. If you and I watch TV together for 200 hours a year, we would potentially be no closer than we were before. I have this pyramid of intimacy, and entertainment's on the lowest rung of the ladder. But that's what the majority of couples are doing. So if we're only watching TV together, I promise you that relationship is not growing. It's actually falling apart slowly, and you have no idea.
Okay, so I thought about this for a second.
Wow.
My wife and I don't even watch TV together because we like different things,
Right.
Yeah.
you know? And so
Okay.
we don't even do that. And so I'm wondering, man, what do we do together?
How intimate
Yeah.
are you in your relationship?
Go out to eat.
Mm.
Go out to eat a lot.
Run errands.
Take,
But
you
that's
know.
like with kids and stuff like that. That's just like, you know,
Okay.
I'm talking about like where
What do you guys
yeah.
do?
like as a couple, what do we do? We go to Mexico
You
once
take
a year.
weekends
Yeah.
together.
Vacation.
All right. There's
Weekends.
one
Yeah.
week a year.
Yeah, and like every once in a
But
while
you
there's
do
like
weekends.
there's like a weekend getaway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's
I mean,
still
like,
more than a lot of couples are doing.
Do you
Really?
ever
Yeah.
sit in the hot tub together? Do you ever
no.
hang out in
Swimming?
the pool together?
No, even a lot of times, like because like I'll be watching something in one room, she's in a completely different room, like not even in the same room. She's in a completely different room, watching something on her phone or watching something else completely different. We're not even in the same room.
Wow.
So this got me thinking. I'm like, oh man,
That's pretty interesting.
our relationship will last forever. There's no room for disagreement.
Drama.
Like, yeah,
That's
right,
true.
exactly.
Because you're not even in the room
I was
together.
thinking about like this guy that I know. He and his wife, they've been married for like 30 years, right? He is out of town for work 5 days a week. Like where he gets on a plane,
Wow.
he travels to where he works, and then he flies back home, and he's home like Friday afternoon through early Monday morning. Then he catches a flight back. We're talking like 2,000 miles. He travels every single week. And they've stayed together. I go, that's got to be and they have a great relationship because the time they're together, they make the most of that. And it's like when you,
Yeah.
when you're a child of divorce, you go over to whoever the parent is that you don't spend the whole week with. It's like maybe the visitation parent. And man, they don't want to waste their time being mad at you. Man, they're just spoiling the crap out of you, and you're just having fun and everything else. Like that's that's the kind of the mentality and the mindset of like what they got going on. Like, hey, we only see each other for 2.5 days,
Yeah.
per week, and the rest of the time you're 2,000 miles away. Let's go out to eat, and then we'll
Right.
come home and we'll have sex,
That's-
and
yeah.
then we'll watch something together, and then we'll do
Yeah.
other things that we think are fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds great.
I know.
That's Ravy's dream.
Be out of
That's
town
true.
all week.
That's Ravy's
And
dream.
then I'll
Are-
see you on the weekend.
Are the 5 days he's gone always at the same place?
Yes.
Why don't they just live there?
Because their kids are in school, they're established, their whole
Oh.
family, both of their
Kids.
families are all there in town,
Oh.
and so this is a job where it's only the job, the opportunity, the money,
Wow.
the whole thing. And the city that he's working in is one of those cities where he goes, and that job that he's got, if he would have had that job where he lives, where his residence, it would pay way less.
Oh.
So
Okay.
they pay for the flights and all.
Sure.
So he's got the hassle of the travel and everything else.
Ugh.
But his marriage will last forever. Because
He probably has a million miles.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
you ever hear people talk about how like we only have a certain number of heartbeats,
Right.
Yes.
and so like he's really just like saving his heartbeats. You know what I mean? In his relationship,
Wow.
yeah, because he's gone for 5 days of it.
I'm like, well, what are we really doing during the week? You know?
Right?
That's true.
Yeah,
Just
I've thought about that too. Because
During
you're on
the
that
week, you just exist.
You're on that
Yeah.
treadmill, man.
Yeah.
Like you go
That's
to work,
true.
your kids got activities, they come home from school, everybody's got homework. Oh, what are we doing for dinner? You
and
make
then-
dinner, you finish up whatever you got to do, maybe get a show or two in,
Maybe.
and then everybody's wiped out, and you go to bed,
and repeat.
and then that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are you really missing out on?
That's true.
Other than the chance that you can get sick of each other and drive each other nuts, and end up in divorce. Brilliant. It's brilliant.
I like it.
Yeah. That now I know
that
what
is your.
now I know what
perfect
I'm asking
arrangement.
for Christmas. My own apartment.
You've wanted that for
Good
years.
luck, man.
Nice and close to work.
Yeah.
Our relationship will last forever. But yeah, that kind of like not bummed me out, but it got me thinking like, man, what did Jen and I do?
You don't like drink wine and paint together?
No, we're not drinkers. Yeah, nothing like that.
But you sit down and have dinner together every night?
No, because there's like kids' activities, and she's like running someone somewhere else. I'm at home working. And,
Oh, so not even with the kids, like as a family, and you're talking.
when we can, yeah, when we can, but it's not a lot during the week. It's more that's more like a Friday.
I mean, you did
Saturday
when the kids
night
were
thing.
little, but now
But
they've got lives.
activities and stuff. Yeah. It's about their life, not ours.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
Bunch of sponges.
Mistakes are made, right, guys?
Yes.
Looking across the room at
Oh,
all these,
yeah.
So jealous.
all these childless
That's
people.
right.
Hell,
Yeah.
Joe.
Yeah. All right. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back, and then we'll see how this went with Morgan. She gave that guy a chance, and she went on this date, and we'll see how it went. Hopefully better than the last was. I'm waiting for the time that she comes in here. It's like, you know what? Man, this guy was really great.
I'm seeing
Yeah.
it
He
again.
is uglier than hell, but man, I had a great time. I think I really like his personality. He made me laugh. Yeah, I think
cares
we're
if he
gonna. I
looks
think
like
we're gonna go
Shrek?
out again.
Okay.
I'm waiting for that moment. We'll see if it happens. Morgan's giving a guy a chance next here on the Woody Show. Hang on.
Coming up next on The Woody Show, Ravi will tell you her deepest, darkest secrets.
I'll tell you what it's not. It's nothing sexual.